Hi, I'm Henry from River and Sea Real Estate. Joining me today is Gerald Watts. Together, we've got about 60 years experience selling real estate around Mosman Park and the western suburbs. Gerald, how do you see the market at the moment?
It's a really interesting time. There's some decline in demand because of the high interest rates, but we're also seeing a real lack of supply. So prices are actually holding firm and in some cases increasing.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, seeing prices increasing, maybe not on apartments and other strata properties, but houses certainly in the really low stock environment seem to be rising in price. Do you think there are any international or external factors that we should be worried about?
Economy in WA and Australia generally is still pretty sound, so I think that's always the most important thing. Ever since COVID, we've had those supply chain issues, which is driving the cost of living up, but overall we're pretty okay, I think.
Yeah, good. I think it's also worth mentioning the current rental squeeze. We're seeing vacancy rates below 1% and still very intense competition for every rental property that we offer to the market.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think that's making investors come back into the market?
We're certainly seeing investors come back in. It's not a huge rental return, but it's improving all the time.
Great. So overall, do you think it's still a good time to sell?
Yeah, definitely.
I think you're right. Any time when you're on the market in isolation rather than in competition with a lot of other properties is going to see a better result for you overall. We're now heading into winter. A lot of people say, oh, it's time to sit tight and wait for the better weather of spring. What do you think about that?
The state of the market is always the most important factor. And I've had many times when winter, which has been cold and grey, and it's been the most successful and profitable time for me. So that's the most important thing.
I agree. Weather, holidays, grand finals, people will always find an excuse why things might have been quiet, but if there's people out there that want to buy houses, they'll get there.
Yeah.
What about preparing properties for sale?
It's a really daunting thing for people, so I guess the best suggestion is to give us a call and we'll come and help you and give some advice on what's going to get you the best price.
Yeah, often people think it's going to be a really expensive exercise, but often it is just a case of doing a few things that can really make a massive difference.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gerald. We would certainly love to hear from you if you would like an appraisal on your property or for a quick chat about what's happening in the marketplace.
Cheers. Thanks.